Hello, all my people of the forest. It's me, the Kid of the Forest, here with
Titanic Neo-Typhlosion.
in our month of Horrorween.
Horrorween?
Yes, let's just go with it. Now today we're doing something different. As you can see, I'm not going to be using my hands except for clicking a mouse. We are going to be watching a old anime
From 1999, I believe.
called Gregory Horror Show.
Horror.
Alright.
Gregory Horror Show.
Okay. Now we're going to be blurring this out so we don't get copyright and stuff like that. So TNT here will put a link down in the description, and he might even be special and put a little link right between my fingers.
No.
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 That's not a thing that's going to happen.
Okay, he's going to disappoint. Well, let's get this started. If you want to watch with us, and well, it's be in the description.
Okay, let us begin.
What am I doing walking through this forest?
What are you doing?
I remember taking the last train to the station.
Why are you going through a
I
graveyard?
started walking home. Where am I now?
I would believe Gregory House, since that's what it says on the sign.
Also, there's a skull.
Would you like a room? I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't scare people like that.
And yes, just so you know, this is a Japanese anime that was translated to English but was never released in America.
No, no, my friend. What I see in your face is not a desire for sleep. It's a desire for death. The two are twins, you know.
Pardon?
I don't think I desire
Just
death.
kidding.
It's not nice to mess with your guests, sir.
I'll go and prepare your room. You settle in and make yourself comfortable.
I don't find that funny.
He does. He's getting a kick out of it.
Our guy's a wuss.
Well, he just heard a scream.
And a bunch of bats. He might have been scared by bats. Okay, that's a
Stairs
bit,
get me every time.
pardon me? You have an axe in your head?
My friend, it's time for me to show you to your room.
Sir, would you like some help with that? Sir,
He
no?
doesn't seem that. He
Okay.
doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Okay.
And that's the first episode. These episodes are 2 to 3 minutes long from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Next one.
Night 2, even though it's the same night.
As soon as I got here, one of the guests mysteriously vanished.
What other
Something's
guests?
gonna happen when the next
There are
guest
many other guests in this house.
Yes, but we didn't see him disappear. All we saw was the other guy walk through with an axe in his head. Ugh.
Here's your room. I
Room
hope you'll find
205.
everything to your liking.
Excuse me, what's that little do?
Oh, that. The previous guest had an accident. You'll want to keep this closed, my friend. And if you must open that, be prepared for the consequences. consequences. Ah, you've decided not to. I think that's a wise choice.
So, I've noticed that this looks like it feels like a lot like a video game to me, just because of the whole first-person thing.
It'd be better as a video game.
There are actual video games of this show. And then we see what I think will be my favorite character of the series.
Okay then.
There's just one other little thing. Do not under any circumstances go peeking into the other rooms.
Sir, you have a coat hanger on your head.
Trust me.
So why shouldn't we have opened that dresser?
Yeah, if you were just gonna pop out. What's the...
Night 3.
Oh, cool, it just skips ahead now.
Yep, that's pop player for you.
Get some rest. I should have ignored the sounds coming from the room next door and gone straight to bed.
Night 3, even though this is still the same night.
Logic.
Horror logic. Cat.
I apologize for my outburst. There was a situation I had to take care of next door. What? You want to know who's staying in that room?
Sure.
Probably Judgment Boy.
No, Judgment Boy went past.
So, maybe he had to do something. Okay.
The hell was that?
Sounded like a cat.
So, you've discovered Neko Zombie. He comes from a neighboring family that used to
Neko
cause us a
Zombie.
lot of trouble.
I have to get out of here.
When he first got here, he was such a beautiful cat with the sleekest black fur. But then it happened on a stormy night, just like this one. Someone took a needle and sewed everything shut. His eyes, his mouth, his ears, his whole face like a patchwork quilt. A shame, really.
Aww.
You're moving pretty quickly there, Gregory.
May I suggest that you keep your door locked? It would be unfortunate for you to wake up one morning and discover that your eyes won't open.
Well then.
When I was a child, I used to create fantasy worlds in my mind, but I always knew the difference between reality and make-believe. Now, I'm not so sure.
I've had times like that.
I'm guessing that's Neko Kitty.
Where's my doll?
Nope. Who are you?
I want my dolly back.
Still searching, are you? Such a shame you haven't found your doll yet. She's such a lonely child. Her only friend was her doll. Then one day her world came crashing down. Her heartless parents throw her little doll away.
Have you
something a hug. I'm certain it would make her feel better.
My
Okay.
That was an embrace to remember. It seems the poor girl has a problem with intimacy. She doesn't realize that she herself is the doll for which she's searching. Are you your own master, or are your strings being pulled by a long-forgotten connection with another?
Okay, Gregory.
Okay.
I was given a bowl of soup. Soup I never should have eaten. This was no ordinary meal.
We're on to night 5, even though it's the same night.
You just gonna keep pulling that fact up?
I
Yep.
thought you might like a midnight snack.
That doesn't look like soup. I've seen soup.
What? You say you're not hungry. Shh. Sir, please don't let the chef hear you. You mustn't insult him like that. A week ago, there was a guest here who said something similar. I happen to remember him because of his beautiful gold fillings. The chef overheard his insensitive words. Strange. You know, we haven't seen him since that night. I'm sure it's just some kind of coincidence. Oh, good. So, you would like to have some.
I don't think soup is supposed to boil.
How does it taste? The soup stock is something of a house specialty.
I'm sure they can hear that. Okay.
It's been simmering for a whole week after all. Oh no, my friend. Aren't you feeling well? The stock is the heart of any cuisine. Not yet. Why did you stop me? Because you have to let it marinate. The fear will make his meat sweeter, sweeter.
Okay.